All right, here we are again, right? Back at the launch of not only IAO, the Academy, but IAO itself. For those of you that have been following IAO, you know it's been around probably about 3 years now. You've seen it here, you've seen it there. Most certainly you've seen me post a lot about it. But welcome to the official launch. But what does IAO really mean for those of you that don't know? It stands for Improvise, Adapt, and Overcome. And it is exactly what Pam and I had to do for, I would say, the last 10 years, but I'm gonna go all the way back and say the last 30 years.
Ooh, way back.
Because, way back.
All the way to the beginning.
To the beginning. So we'll get into a little bit more of that story as we go on and move forward in this. But IAO is that thing that that we really deployed, that when we were struggling so much. I remember telling Pam when she would say, how are we gonna pay this? How are we gonna pay that? I'd be like, hey baby, IAO.
And I don't want to hear that.
You don't want to hear that?
No, fix it. I need you to fix this, okay?
She wanted me to fix it, but here's the reality of it. Sometimes I didn't know how to fix it. Sometimes I had the answer. Right. Sometimes I had the answer and I just wanted her to be more resilient, right? But sometimes the reality is I did not. If I didn't have the answer, the easiest thing for me to say was IAO. But as we talk about IAO more, I'm gonna tell you guys what it really, really means and how we were able to deploy the phrase IAO and actually get to that point where we're actually winning in life.
Absolutely. I think for me personally, I had to realize that IAO is a mindset. Because just like Nate said, when he used to say just IAO it, I didn't want to hear that. But IAO to me, improvise, adapt, and overcome, means pretty much that life is going to happen.
Right.
Life is going to happen, and when we realize that nothing happens to us, everything happens for us, and you just really have to learn how to adjust and be able to shift sometimes and to turn sometimes and to jump over some hurdles, but realizing that the very things that happen in our lives, they're meant because we can handle it. Right. So all we gotta do is go through the process and embrace the process in order to overcome it. So you gotta learn how to improvise, right? Adapt, and then overcome the very things that we go through in life.
Absolutely.
To be successful.
I know some of y'all go through that. So as we go, we'll explain even more and more. You guys will get a more in-depth knowledge of what IAO really is and how you can apply it to your life. All right?
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.